Alright, what's up guys, this is Jake, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can go ahead and create and manage a successful affiliate marketing program within your Shopify store. So this is going to be a follow-up video to a previous video I made on how you can go ahead and start an affiliate program, and in that video I showed you how you can go ahead and actually set up the affiliate program using a Shopify app called Promote. And in that video we were mainly looking at the technical side of actually setting up the program itself. So in this video, we're going to get into a little bit more of the theory aspect and a little bit more of advanced settings inside of Promote as well that we can utilize to ensure our affiliate program ends up being successful. So if you haven't seen the initial setup video, you can either watch that now or you can watch that after this video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And with that said, let's jump into this affiliate marketing guide. So to start off, we're going to get into how you can go ahead and structure your commissions, because having a proper commission structure is going to be the foundation of a successful affiliate program. So you need to make sure that your numbers make sense. So you need to have the margins in place in order to support a large enough commission structure in the first place. So if you're selling products and your margins are completely razor thin, then you might not even be able to support a successful affiliate program, because you're not going to have enough margins to profitably give away any bit of this profit to affiliates. So you need to make sure that you make enough profit after paying out commissions while still paying out a large enough amount to actually incentivize affiliates, because if you're paying out an extremely small affiliate commission, no one's going to want to expend the time and energy to go ahead and promote your products. So the first thing you need to make sure that you already know is that you actually know your profit margins already up front, and this is something that you should know as a business owner anyway. So for example, let's say one of our products is a jacket and we're selling this jacket for $100, and the cost of goods sold here is $40. So it costs us $40 to either make or source this jacket from a specific supplier, which leaves us with a $60 profit margin. So in this example, we could pay an affiliate $20 or 20% commission, and we would still make a 2x on our cost of goods sold. So this is a very basic example. Obviously, within your business, there's going to be a bit more moving parts that are going to impact your margins, and this is going to completely vary depending on your specific business. So this isn't something that I can do for you, but you just need to make sure that you know your margins, so that way you know exactly how much you can afford to pay affiliates and still be profitable. So something to keep in mind is higher commission rates are going to attract more and better quality affiliates. So the better the commission, the more time and energy affiliates are likely to put into promoting your product. So you definitely don't want to skimp out and offer very low and crappy commission. And if you're looking to get an idea for a starting point, you can see what commission rates competitors in your niche offer as well. So you can either try and match or even potentially beat these commission rates. So moving on to affiliate requirements. So this is going to be specific requirements that have to be met in order for potential affiliates to become a part of your program. So you don't necessarily want to let just anyone become an affiliate, because an affiliate is somebody that is actually representing your brand. So if you get the wrong affiliates that are just completely spamming a bunch of people, then you can have that negative image associated with your brand, and then as a result of that spamming, for example, your brand could be tainted and seen as a very spammy brand, even though it wasn't you that was doing the spamming, but it was someone that is affiliated with your brand that is doing the spamming. So you want to have some vetting requirements in place to ensure that you have at least a certain level of quality affiliates, because more isn't always better. You want more good affiliates versus just any affiliate that is willing to promote. So two of the most common requirements are going to be only allowing people with a certain size of a social media following to be able to join. So this is something that certain programs may do, is they may require you to have a certain amount of following on a specific social media platform, and you could also require that this following be with an audience or niche of people that is interested in the products you're selling as well. So that's another thing that you could go ahead and utilize. And another common requirement is that you could only allow existing customers to go ahead and join your affiliate program. So in regards to the requirements, this is going to vary depending on your store and your personal preference and the type of people that you want associated with your brand. So these are common requirements you can go ahead and use, but there's also other things that you can come up with on your own as well. So this is just something to think about. And the last thing to go ahead and help mitigate issues with lower quality affiliates is to enable some sort of fraud protection. So like anything online, there's always going to be a risk of spam signups and sales. So in order to help mitigate this, you can actually enable fraud protection inside of UpPromote. So I'll quickly show you how you can do this now. So if we jump inside the UpPromote app here, if you watch my previous affiliate marketing video, you're already going to be familiar with the dashboard. And like I said, if you're not, be sure to check out that video because we pretty much walk through the entire app. So in order to actually enable the fraud protection, you can just come down here to settings, and then we can click on fraud protection right here. And we can see that it gives us a couple of different options that we can use to enable fraud protection. So we can choose whether or not we want to detect multiple signups from an IP address. So if there's multiple signups to our affiliate program from the same IP, we can go ahead and disable that right here by clicking this on. We can choose to limit our affiliates to specific regions. So if you want to block specific countries or specific people in specific countries from becoming an affiliate, you can go ahead and turn that on right here. You can go ahead and hide your registration form from search engines by checking this on right here. And you can also block specific affiliates from signups by inserting their email address right here. And then in regards to the sales and commissions, you can go ahead and detect duplicate referrals from an IP address right here as well to help prevent against sales frauds. You can go ahead and check that on right here. And you can also block sales from specific IP addresses. So you can choose which of these protection settings you want to go ahead and enable, and then just click on Save Changes. So now getting back to the next section, we're going to take a look at what you can do to actually recruit affiliates. So the first thing you can do is you can go ahead and promote your affiliate program on all of your platforms. So obviously the first one is your website. So you could go ahead and have a landing page on your website that shows your affiliate program, details about it, all the commission structure and everything like that. And you can go ahead and have a link to this on one of the menus on your website. You can also promote your affiliate program on your business's social media accounts. And then you can also promote the program to your existing email list. Another thing that you can do is you can list your affiliate program on other affiliate sites and marketplaces. So UpPromote also has an affiliate marketplace inside of their app that you can use as well. And you can access that by just coming down here under Growth, Affiliate Recruitment, and clicking on Marketplace Listings here. If you want to go ahead and list your affiliate program on the UpPromote marketplace, you can go ahead and fill out this information right here. And just click Save, and you can go ahead and list on the marketplace. And if we went ahead and took a look at the marketplace right here, we can see that we could see a bunch of different offers right here. So if you went ahead and listed your affiliate program, you'd go ahead and show up on this list as well. Another way you can recruit affiliates is by converting customers into affiliates. So you can turn new customers or existing customers into affiliates. And this can also be set up inside of UpPromote as well. So if we come over here to convert customers into affiliates, we can see that there's going to be 3 different options that we can go ahead and use. So the first one is customer referral. So this allows customers to go ahead and refer people without even having to sign up for the actual program. So we can see here that we can see by this example right here, customers can just go ahead and put in their email address and then immediately get a link that will give them 10% off anyone that orders through that link. So this is something you can set up really easily just by clicking Use It Now. And then you can go ahead and set up all of your settings in here as well. So you can choose what the incentive is, so 10% off, for example. And then you can go ahead and choose the reward that you want to give as well. So this is very similar to just the affiliate program. So you're probably going to just make this match whatever your affiliate program is. You can go ahead and change the design of the widget that's going to show up on your store in here by editing all of this. And then you can edit the email here, and this is just going to be the email that is sent to customers when you make the commission payout for that customer. So that's how you can set up the customer referral. There's also the post-purchase pop-up. So this is going to be a pop-up that shows up after somebody makes a purchase on your store. So you can go ahead and utilize this to try and convert customers into affiliates after they purchase. You can try and get them to join your affiliate program here by setting up this post-purchase pop-up. We can go ahead and set up which affiliate program they want to join within here. And then we can go ahead and design the actual pop-up here to make it match our branding by changing some of the text and colors within here as well. And then lastly, we can go ahead and convert a signed up customer. So what we can go ahead and do is we can see that by activating this feature, we allow the system to automatically create an affiliate account for customers that have already registered an account on our shop, and then send them an email notification. So this means that essentially anytime that someone creates an account within our store, they're going to automatically have an affiliate account. So it'll be up to your personal preference which one of these features you want to go ahead and utilize. And the last way that we can recruit affiliates is by using influencer outreach. So we can go ahead and reach out to influencers directly within our niche to try to get them to become an affiliate for our brand. So in these instances, we're likely going to need to offer them an incentive to join, such as free products or sometimes an upfront payment. So this is going to be a very common way you're going to be recruiting affiliates. Probably the most common way next to customer conversion is going to be reaching out to people directly, because using this method, you can go ahead and be very choosy with who you want to join, because you're directly reaching out and selecting the people that you want to invite to your program. So the next thing I want to go over is actually providing incentives for affiliates, because doing this can help get more quality affiliates to join your program and then incentivize them to perform better once they are inside of your program. So providing incentives for affiliates to join your program as well as meet certain performance benchmarks within your program can help you to build a successful affiliate campaign. So the most common incentive to get someone to join your affiliate program is to actually give them free products. And this is actually very easy to set up automatically within UpPromote using the gifts feature. So if we go ahead and open that up here, we can go ahead and click on coupons and tools and then come down here to gifts. And then right here, we can see that we can create a new gift just by clicking here. And we could name this whatever we want. So we could name it like welcome pack, and then we can choose whether or not we want to send this gift automatically to affiliates when they join and get approved. So this would be dependent on whether you're sending this to every single affiliate. Then you want to check this on. But if you are not going to send this to every affiliate, if you're only going to send this to specific affiliates, then you want to keep this unchecked. So that's going to depend on what you're doing there. Down here, we can choose to go ahead and select our gift type, so we can either provide a discount on a product or a free gift. We can choose whether or not we want to charge shipping. In this case, we just keep it free. And then you can go ahead and come down here and select products for the gift package. So you can see that affiliates can choose up to a number of products here. So we'll say that they can choose one product, and then we can search through our products here. And let's say we wanted to give them multiple options to choose from. So I'll go ahead and just add in these two right here. So affiliates could choose between these two sets of playing cards in this example to go ahead and get as a free gift when they sign up for your affiliate program. Now, this is helpful in multiple ways, because not only are you incentivizing them to join, but the affiliate is actually getting your product in their hands, which is going to help them with getting familiar with your product and being able to actually promote it more efficiently. So once we've went ahead and done this, you just click on create gift, and you'll be good to go. So the next type of incentive we can do is setting up performance bonuses, and this is going to be a good way to incentivize affiliates to put more effort into promoting your products once they have already joined your program. And you can set up these performance bonuses inside of UpPromote as well. So if we jump over here and we go right on top of gifts here to bonuses, we can go ahead and click on add bonus right here, and then we can go ahead and just put this as performance bonus 1, for example, and then we just have to choose the affiliate program that we want to go ahead and provide this bonus for. So we'll just do our standard affiliate program, and then we can go ahead and choose our target type. So we can choose to pay out this bonus based on a affiliate reaching a certain number of referrals, an affiliate reaching a total commission amount, or a affiliate generating a total amount of sales here. So in this case, we'll just do a certain number of referrals, and then we can go ahead and choose the input amount. So let's say after an affiliate refers 15 people, they will receive a bonus, and then we can go ahead and edit the bonus down here. So we can make the bonus one time, or we can make the bonus based off of these periods. So let's say we wanted to make it quarterly, we could go ahead and do that. So every time an affiliate reaches 15 referrals within a quarter, they would get this specific bonus. In this case, I'll keep it at one time for now. And then we can choose whether or not we want to count current and future sales. So this essentially means that we would be counting sales that affiliates have already referred to us. So if we created a new bonus, but we wanted to credit affiliates for past performance, you can check this box right here. We can change the bonus type, and then we can go ahead and set our bonus amount. So let's say that we give our affiliate a bonus of $50 after they reach 15 referrals. And then all you have to do is check this box and then click on add, and the bonus structure is automatically set up. So lastly, when it comes to running a successful affiliate program, you want to make sure that you're actually tracking and managing the program itself. So over time, you're just going to want to make sure that you're actually tracking the performance of your affiliate programs. That way you can see whether or not you need to actually change anything. So performing this tracking can help you to provide key insights in the ways that you can potentially optimize the program to make it either more profitable for both you and your affiliates. And you can also track your performance inside of the analytics section of UpPromote. So if we come over here and we came under management here, we can see that we can track, we can look at our affiliate programs in here, we can look at our specific affiliates in here, we can see our referrals, and then if we go to analytics, we can see all of the detailed analytics here. So we can see our total affiliates, total referrals, clicks, sales, commission, referral source, status, and commission on sales. So you want to be checking this information pretty frequently, at least on a monthly basis, if not a weekly basis, just to see if you can pick up any trends or insights that can help you with your affiliate marketing. So that's how you can go ahead and set up and manage a successful affiliate program within Shopify. So if you want to see the detailed technical setup of setting up the affiliate program inside of UpPromote, be sure to check the link in the description to check out the first video. And also be sure to check out UpPromote by clicking the first link in the description if you are not already using them. And with that said, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.